Hello everyone and welcome to my channel Creating Dream Life. Today I'm going to talk about keeping the faith. So let me tell you about my own experience, why I truly believe that is very important in your journey towards reaching your goals and your dreams. The nice thing about being young and innocent, you'd never thought of anything that could happen, like bad things that could happen to you. At least that's how I felt when I was very young. So I was never even thinking that, by the way, my grandparents were old and soon they would be gone in the world and I would be completely alone. I wasn't thinking of that. And I remembered one of my aunts asked me about that. It's like, what would I do if my grandparents would die? And you know what I said? I told her that I was just going to go to my Inko Dodo. Well, Inko is an uncle. My uncle, Dodo was his name. He was the oldest of the siblings and he lived close by to us. So if my grandparents died, I was just gonna go to him. And then the question went on and said, what are you gonna do? What would I do if Inkododo would die too? And then I said I was just going to the other aunt, Auntie Aning at that time. She was still alive at that time. So you see the pattern here? I was just gonna go over all the other uncles and aunties without even thinking that they may not want me in their house, which I believed was true later in my life. See, I had no worries. And even when my grandma was finally dying, when I was only 11 years old, and my grandpa also passed away, I did not have any worries or fears because I truly believe it in my heart that I was just going to be okay for some reason. Now, I don't know where that strong faith came from, but I can only think of one thing. I was raised very religious by my grandparents. Me and my grandma would pray the rosary every 4 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, 4 o'clock in the morning. And we would pray the Angelus twice a day, one at 6 o'clock in the morning, another one is going to be at the 6 o'clock in the evening. And around my birthday, 10 days before my birthday, we would pray a novena. It is called the Baby Jesus Novena, and she would dedicate that one for my birthday, for me. And my most fun memory of my grandma is when we go to church every single Sunday to prepare for the service that day. So we would prepare the altar, I would go cut fresh flowers, and we would sweep the floor, the ground, clean it up, and we would also prepare the readings for the day. I was raised very religious, and my grandparents instilled in me the belief that God is a good God, that God is there to protect me, that God is there to love me. And I truly believe that in my heart, that whatever happens to me, whatever happens to my grandparents, I was just going to be okay because I had God. And I truly believe that. And till this day, I am very, very thankful of my grandparents for instilling that belief in me because I'm not sure if I would make it without that. Because of that strong faith in me, I was able to conquer hurdles. It kept me going. It made me courageous to do things, to keep charging after my dreams, knowing that I would be just fine, that God was there for me. And I would not change a thing of how I grew up, because until these days, I still have that in my heart. I'm not a very religious person, and I could not even memorize verses except for God so loved the world that He gave us His only Son. And I don't even remember what chapter or what particular verse was that in the Bible. I'm not that religious. I don't go to church every Sunday, but I have that in my heart. My grandparents who instilled me the belief, the faith that God is there, is still here up until these days. And I still believe that truly in my heart, that God is watching me. So this is the reason why I'm sharing this own experience to you guys, is because I truly believe that to believe in your dreams, it is so very important to have that faith in you. Faith in you, because that's what I was feeling growing up. So that's the reason why I was fearless. That's the reason why I had no worries. That's the reason why I kept charging after my dreams without anything. I was just gonna do it. I was just doing it. No fear, no worries. So for my viewer, I hope that this would inspire you and help you, not in a low way, because now I'm in the United States and I'm living the dream. I made a promise to myself that I would inspire as many people. The thing that I understand where I came from is that children children who are living in poverty don't believe that they have a chance of a good life. I knew that for a fact is because where I came from, I'm the only one who finished school. and who went on to get my master's degree. I'm the only one who was able to break the cycle. The rest, they are still there in the Philippines, still living like the way our parents were living. And that is sad. So now this is the reason why I felt compelled to do this, to inspire people, especially our children. Having a dream is your first step of getting out of that poverty, that situation. Have a dream, believe in your dream, have faith. Have faith that you will get there and work your hardest to get there. And I promise you will get there. Thank you so much. And don't forget, create your dream life. Bye.